Intel just crashed, down 16% in a single day. The news says weak guidance. Sure, that's true. But it's just the surface. The real reason? Wall Street knew this was coming 6 months ago. Today, I'm going to show you what the news will never tell you. The real reason Intel died. Let's go. Part 1. What the news told you. First, the official story. Intel announced today they're facing manufacturing challenges. Guidance came in weaker than expected. What did the analysts say? Increased competition. AI market delays. Technology gaps. All true. All correct. But here's the problem. These same issues were being discussed a year ago, so why did the stock collapse today? The timing is strange, isn't it? The real reason is something else entirely. Part 2. The hidden truth. Let me take you back 6 months. Last July, Taiwan's TSMC quietly made an announcement. They're accelerating their 2-nanometer production by 6 months. The media barely noticed. Just another tech news story. But Wall Street? They understood immediately. That moment sealed Intel's fate. Why? Intel's entire strategy was built on competing with their own manufacturing. That strategy just collapsed. When TSMC's 2-nanometer goes live, Intel's manufacturing tech will be 2 generations behind. But here's the bigger problem. Nvidia, AMD, Apple, they all use TSMC. And Intel? They're stuck with outdated tech, fighting alone. This is what we call structural defeat. The news doesn't explain this. Too complicated, but smart money already knew. They've been quietly selling Intel for 3 months. Today was just pulling the trigger. Part 3. The real game is somewhere else. So what about Nvidia? Up 1.5% today. The news says it's because China signaled they can prepare orders for H200 chips. Again, that's just the surface. Here's what's really happening. Nvidia already secured bypass routes around Chinese restrictions. How? Hong Kong, Singapore, Vietnam. Third-party distribution networks were quietly built last year. US government imposed export restrictions. Sure, on paper, but in practice, there are dozens of loopholes, and Nvidia knows exactly how to use them. Legally. This is why Wall Street pays a premium for Nvidia. It's not just about the chips, it's about regulatory bypass capability. You'll never see this in the news. Part 4. Why next week actually matters. Now, the Fed meeting next week. Everyone knows Powell will hold rates steady. That's not what matters. Here's what actually matters. How many times does he say the word patient? Why does this matter? 2019, Powell said patient 3 times. No rate cuts for 6 months. 2023, he said it twice. Cuts started 3 months later. Wall Street counts every single word and builds 6-month scenarios. Regular investors? They just hear rates on hold and move on. This is the information gap. Part 5. Key takeaways. Let me summarize what you learned today. First, the news tells you what happened, never why. Second, Intel's collapse was decided 6 months ago. Today was just execution day. Third, Nvidia's real premium isn't technology, it's regulatory bypass capability. Fourth, next week, count how many times Powell says patient. That number tells you the next 6 months. This is what Wall Street knows, but the news won't tell you. Tomorrow, I've got something even better. Goldman Sachs dropped 4% today. I'm going to show you the real reason and why nobody's paying attention. The truth behind the news continues tomorrow. Subscribe, and I'll see you then.